Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Michelle. Thank you so much for being here on this Wednesday, this hump day. It is halfway through the week and I cannot be more excited. We're only days away from Friday and that makes me so happy. But today I'm really excited because I am part of a collaboration with some of my special YouTube besties here on the tube. I mean, oh my gosh, when they asked me to do another collaboration, I'm like, yeah. And when I found out what the topic of conversation was going to be, I'm like, absolutely. You guys know that foundation is like very close to my heart, as these ladies are. We have done collaborations in the past. I actually will link the last one that I did for you up here so you can see the video that we did together. But today, again, we're talking all about full coverage foundation. I have normal to dry skin. Marlene has kind of normal skin, I think. Natalie, the beauty diva, is super dry. And then Trish is combo to oily. So each one of us kind of have represented each type of skin type. So it'll be good to see kind of what works for each of our skin tones, skin types. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. You know, foundation is my jam. I love foundation. I've got some good ones to share, so let's get into it. My skin is normal to dry, as I mentioned, and especially in these winter months, I feel like I cannot pound enough moisture into my skin. Like, I'm always moisturizing my skin. I always, morning and night, are using the heaviest and most hydrating moisturizers. I love the facial sprays. I mean, anything that I can do to get moisture in my face is super important for me in the winter time. Obviously, summer here in Texas is very hot and humid, and I obviously don't have those same issues in the summer. But for winter time, I really kind of am looking for that full coverage foundation that is going to be able to not only give me the coverage that I need, but also, be comfortable to wear. I don't want it to be too heavy and too cakey. These five that I picked today don't give me that heavy cakey feel that I know all of us kind of dread. My skin is very acne prone as well. I've mentioned that too, and I especially have a lot of acne scarring and red kind of pock marks here on my cheek. For some reason, over the last couple of years, this cheek right here has always gotten the breakouts. So I've got right here just kind of a cluster of red, what are they called? Just pock marks, bruise marks that I'm left with, acne scars. And I'm always, no matter, if it's summer, winter, whatever, I'm always looking to conceal those. So for me, foundation is super important. I love these. I decided to insert some clips of me trying on each one of these foundations so you can see the coverage and how it actually applies on my skin. What I did, I used my Holy Grail primer before every time I tried on some foundation. I love this stuff so much. And I also use the application of each one of these foundations with my sponge. I love this. I've mentioned this is Holy Grail for me. This is the Maybelline Beauty Sponge. I have a couple of these. I use a different one for each application, so please don't think that I just would use one foundation and then I kept going with all of them, because I have numerous ones of these. Let's get into my first favorite, my absolute favorite. When I know I need a full coverage foundation that is not going to fail me, I am going to select this. This is from Voodoo Makeup. You never hear anyone on YouTube talk about Voodoo Makeup. I don't know why. I don't understand why they are not more widely known. This is a brand that is used on the runways. This is something that I discovered at the makeup show, and it's used really more for, again, kind of theater and stage. This stuff is amazing. It's made with coconut oil, so it's very hard in consistency. So what you have to do, you have to kind of warm it up with your finger, and then I'd apply it with my finger, and then just it kind of melds into your skin. You know how great coconut oil is for you? I mean, this is slathered coconut oil with pigment. It's so good. It's so comfortable. It definitely covers everything I need to cover. This color I get is cream. The color match for my skin tone is perfection. I just cannot say enough great things about this. I would highly suggest checking out the Voodoo Makeup website. I've got all sorts of other things from them. This foundation is by far the best, and I will not be without it. I love this so, so much. It is a little bit on the heavy side for me in the summertime. I will have to say I don't need that type of coverage in the summer, I feel. But wow, this is so good. If I'm going to an event or, you know, especially for the winter months, this is perfection. Next up, one of my faves is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. This guy is awesome. Awesome for full coverage foundation. I also have the liquid foundation, and I think that the liquid is good. It's a great kind of medium to full coverage foundation, but I don't know what it is about the stick. I feel like I get instant full coverage, you know, upon application with this. It's so easy to use. You think sometimes, you know, these stick foundations can be a little bit hard to use, or they won't blend really well. Not this guy. This guy is amazing. It's a great foundation. I love it. This is number, let's see, 115, and it's equal to our 230. So I love this. It's awesome. Makeup Forever rocks. Believe it or not, the next three I'm going to talk to you about are drugstore. Yeah, they're drugstore foundations. This guy came out, I think maybe earlier last year, 2017. This is from L'Oreal, and everyone went bananas over it. This is the Infallible Total Cover Foundation. This guy is thick. It's good. It's really good. It covers, but it is thick. So this is something that you have to use sparingly, or, you know, for my skin at least. I feel like I've got to use this very sparingly. I just kind of, you know, put a couple different lines around it, and then just pounce it out with my beauty blender or sponge. This is a great long lasting full coverage foundation. It's great. It's good, you know, drugstore price, affordable. This really is good. I like it a lot. Next favorite among many I know is this guy right here. This is from Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Foundation. I have the color Porcelain and Shell Ivory. Each on their own is not a good match for me, but together it is a dream. I love this foundation for full coverage. I think it is great full coverage foundation for a few hours. Now let me kind of tell you why. I love what this looks like on my skin in the beginning, and it will last probably until the 4 or 5 hour mark. But after that kind of midday mark, I feel like it really starts settling in my line. So I like to wear this like when I go out to dinner with some friends, and I know I'm not going to be out all night, or, you know, just maybe to a special occasion. This has got a beautiful finish on my skin. It really covers all of my imperfections. It looks great. It smells kind of weird. It smells like paint, but if you can get past that, it's great. It's beautiful. It kind of covers all the texture. It makes your skin look really nice and even. But for me, it only lasts, you know, again, just a couple hours. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. I like it. I use it. You know, I know it's a huge plus for many people. So check it out. It's only a couple dollars. I think it's maybe like $8. So definitely a good affordable foundation. Check it out if you haven't already. And then lastly, this Collab foundation actually knocked my socks off. Seriously, like if you guys saw my Collab review video with all of the first impressions products that I tried from that line, you'll know that I did not like 75% of the stuff that I tried, but this was a smashing hit. And wow, I have used this pretty much all November, all December. I love this. It goes on great. It lasts. It doesn't oxidize. It's comfortable. It covers without being too heavy. It plays well with my concealers. I mean, if you guys like full coverage foundations that are easy to use, check this out. This is like $15 at Sally Beauty. This is the Meet Your Matte. I also know that they have an illuminating style as well. So this one works really well. And because it's matte, you would think, does that, you know, accentuate the dry patches or anything? No, this is awesome. I don't know what it is, but this is really good. So that does it for my 5 favorite full coverage foundations. Let me know if any of these are your favorites. I would love to hear from you. What do you guys like to use? I would love, love, love recommendations and suggestions. And along those notes, please go check out my friends' channels as well. Go see what Natalie has to say. What are her favorites? Go watch Marlene and go check out Trish. Their videos, I'm sure, are going to be chock full of great recommendations as well. They are just some of the most amazing ladies on YouTube, and I love them so much. I think you all know my love and admiration for each one of them. They all hold a special place in my heart. So go check out their videos. All of their links will be listed in the description box below. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I will link everything that I used today here for you so you can see where it is available and can be purchased. And I think that's it. So with that, thank you so much for joining. Natalie, thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this. I loved it as always. I love you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.